Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but the content of their character. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose finite hope. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? The time is always right to do what is right. The ultimate tragedy is not the oppression and cruelty by the bad people but the silence over that by the good people. We must learn to live together as brothers or perish together as fools. I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too great a burden to bear. I look to a day when people will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor, it must be demanded by the oppressed. We may have all come on different ships, but we're in the same boat now. If a man has not discovered something that he will die for, he isn't fit to live. Nothing in all the world is more conscientious stupidity. A lie cannot live. Love is the only force capable of transforming an enemy into friend. We are not makers of history, we are made by history. A genuine leader is not a searcher for consensus but a molder of consensus. A genuine leader is not a searcher for consensus but a molder of consensus. Our scientific power has outrun our spiritual power. We have guided missiles and misguided men. That old law about an eye for an eye leaves everybody blind. The time is always right to do the right thing. Everything that we see is a shadow cast by that which we do not see. Man must evolve for all human conflict a method which rejects revenge, aggression and retaliation. The foundation of such a method is love. The quality, not the longevity, of one's life is what is important. I am not interested in power for power's sake, but I am interested in power that is moral, that is right and that is good. We must build dikes of courage to hold back the flood of fear. Almost always, the creative dedicated minority has made the world better. We must use time creatively. Never succumb to the temptation of bitterness. Never forget that everything Hitler did in Germany was legal. There can be no deep disappointment where there is not deep love. Every man must decide whether he will walk in the light of creative altruism or in the darkness of destructive selfishness. All labor that uplifts humanity has dignity and importance and should be undertaken with painstaking excellence. Human salvation lies in the hands of the creatively maladjusted. To other countries, I may go as a tourist, but to India, I come as a pilgrim. A right delayed is a right denied. Seeing is not always believing. At the center of nonviolence stands the principle of love. The moralic of the universe bends at the elbow of justice.